Hello guys, this is Lucky Clucker 1, and this was a while back, like a couple months ago, but there was a debate about Joe Biden putting taxes on violent video games, which video games are violent, as always, such as, you're probably going to say this, Pong. Pong. Oh look, those adorable little white rectangles. They look like they're getting beat up. If they were humans, they're saying, oh, woe is me, woe is me, which we know is that bullshit, because they're inanimate objects, they don't talk. Well, anyways, let's just say I didn't buy any games, and I decided to buy a bunch of crap load games. $60 retail, tax on it all as anyways, but more tax, which the economy is shit. Instead of doing this retarded idea, they could have done something with starvation, world hunger, same thing as starvation, and yeah. Oh yeah, and global warming. Even though it's mostly our fault. Before and after. Well, let's just, as I said before, let's just say I didn't buy any of these games. 60 plus games, not 60, 50 plus games I have here. PlayStation, disc and digital. Digital on PC. And digital on iPod. Or iDevice. And DS. And Nintendo. Yeah, Nintendo too. Not Nintendo Wii or Wii U, like the Nintendo 64. Good console. GoldenEye, some good. That would call it as violent. And just to see violent games. Ooh, I'm gonna shoot someone with A12 with their head freaking off. Ooh, I'm gonna stab people. Ooh, I'm gonna curve bullets into people. Ooh, I'm gonna be Haggard, not Haggard, whoever's. Oh, I also have games on here. Ooh, violent. Ooh. I'm gonna go to freaking First World Bank and shoot everybody up. For no entire reason other than to get cash. Cha-ching. Well, these games you wouldn't think is violent, but are violent. And they would be taxed on. If this ever happened, but we all know this will not happen. Because video games are under the first constitution, and if it did get banned, it'd be unconstitutional. Unless he would get fired at his job and he'd be a broke ass scumbag. He's already a scumbag, just rich as hell. Well, Simpsons game, violent, shoot people with slinging shots and maim people. Put that on there. Midnight Club series, violent. Who knew? Because I didn't know that you get in a car chases, escape cops, they hold guns at you, you get in car accidents on purpose. Grid, car accidents on purpose, car accidents in general, people enjoying it, like NASCAR. Burnout Paradise, car accidents, and intense actions on driving a car. Mirror's Edge, you get to use like Jiu-Jitsu on them, shoot people, they shoot back at you, you could die, they could die, team game. Angry Birds, this would be classified as animal abuse because you're using birds with magic powers, get your pre-hatchlings back from evil green piggies. Ooh, so cold-hearted. The shoot, which I have the box here. You shoot at cardboard cutouts. That's so violent. Ooh, so violently. Just as violent as P.A. Ooh. Split second, you could get into your racing cars for a fake TV show. Explosions. Your car gets totaled, which looks like you. If there's ever a driver in there, it looks like you're mangled as crap. That's what I'm theorizing. And you get shot at a couple times. You drive at high speed chases away from cops. You could use actions against you, such as ramming your car into a roadblocks. Roadblocks, not Roblox. Enough of that Lego type of game. Well, yeah. What is it? So that explains I have a bunch of violent games here that I would have had to pay tax, but I don't because that's under Constitution. First Amendment, and it's under speech. Good. So you can't ban it. But there's a slight chance you could put taxes, which we gamer community does not want. And that does pass. Millions of gamers in the United States are going to be pissed, such as myself. So, oh yeah, I have another thing. The reason why he's doing this because a couple months ago, it was recent, the Sandy Hook shootings. And there's a shooting in Texas a couple months back. And even before that, there was a shooting at a theater. Everybody knows this, for Dark Knight Rising, midnight release in the movie theater. Some guy brought in rifles, handguns, and shotguns and shot the place up. Supposedly that happened in the movie too. For all I can say that the video games aren't the problem. It's their mental state. They could be raised differently as a child, which could lead to childhood being screwed up. Sandy Hook shootings, kid had autism and was treated with that childhood. That was tragic. And I think half of that was bullshit. I don't know. I don't take everything as facts. Like some people. People have conscience and a voice. That's why I'm putting this on YouTube. Oh. Like most people. Some people saw their heads up their asses, sadly. Don't relate that to the shootings I just said about. Well, what I can say about their mental state, take prescribed drugs, medications, same thing, and get therapy, in which there's places to get free therapy if you can't afford it. I heard some of those places are nice. Well, there's also another thing. Also a while back, Joe Biden said, AM-15s, they're hard to use, they can't aim them right, a lot of recoil, and you don't need 30-round magazine. 30-round magazine, I get you. What about a 20 magazine? What about a 25 magazine? What about a 5 magazine where you just pop in, pop out, pop in, pop out, quick speed, and you could probably put more bullets in parts, which I think that high magazines should be left out of this. Small magazines like hold 5 easy to use. Because he said something that if you want to use something for home events, was a 12 gauge double barrel shotgun. Double barrel shotgun. This isn't 12 gauge nor this a real gun. It's a cat gun, which I broke. It looks like a sauna. Very bad sauna. Well, say and use this for home defense. Mr. Biden, as you can see, this bore only holds two shotgun shells. And let's say someone breaks my house and there's 3 of them, or 4 of them, or 5 of them. I'm outnumbered there and I don't have a shotgun. Well, if I end up firing, and they can be armed with anything that can be used as a weapon, and I'll be screwed in that situation. Just like that. Well, this is my airsoft AR-15. It's like commanded because I wrapped the sling around the front. Pretty cool gun. Say this is a real gun. AR-15 is new. Not have aim statements that were correct that you said. Hard to use? Not a. Hard to aim? That doesn't look like it's hard to aim. 12 gauge, not hard to aim as well. Look, could have difficulty of missing your target. This, you won't. AR-15 also has low recoil. I know this from the fact. There's plenty of videos of people just holding not 5-year-olds, 13-year-olds shooting the AR-15, no recoil. One video, this guy holds a gun, his AR-15 at targets, and fired. No recoil whatsoever. And he's saying, "Oh, cool, new handgun. 30-round magazine. Yeah, that's 40. See. Yeah, that may be too much. Maybe they should make ones for 20 rounds. Like hunting rifles. But here's the thing. Take a Mini 40, that's a 20-round gun. AR-15, 30. They have close to the same. They use different rounds, but they still get the job done within the same timeline. Well, Mini 14, known for home defense and hunting. AR-15 look like a scary gun. Same thing with the AK. Just say that both of those guns, 3 of those guns are rifles, and one is taken as just hunting. AR-15 people use this gun hunt. AK, same thing. All three of those weapons used for home defense before. Shooting ranges, whatever, you can name it. Well, just so Joe Biden can get his head out of his ass. And you should tell your wife to dispense with something called a handgun. Handguns, used for home defense, shooting ranges, target practice, name it. Hunting. They have more rounds. Well, some have 18 rounds, 20 rounds. For fact, PT-92, Beretta 92 FS. Well, you can name it. Those handguns are meant to mean, which all the cops over here at the night time, they get to send them to jail, but first handle carry in jail. But home defense, use those weapons. Don't use something to kill the person, even though you're probably scared to death. And also for a double barrel shotgun, 12 gauge. You could be panicking and putting rounds in. I'm hensing 12 gauge double barrel. You can have a Benelli, a Mossberg, Remington, pump action, or semi-auto. And if you're quick enough, you go there's your home defense weapon. Handgun, as stated before, home defense weapon. AR-15 could be used as a home defense weapon. It doesn't have to look like the bad guy, like the AK. AK could be used as a home defense weapon, but it has to be legalized and civilian use. Permit. If you want to stop something like this, get permits for these types of weapons. You have to have a license to use a gun. Do something like that. You don't have to legalize them because of the way they look. They all function the same. They just don't look the same. Doesn't mean to treat them like the enemy of weapons. Well, hope everybody took this as information. Good judge on this. Good decide on your own. Well, like it, favorite, and subscribe. See ya!